KCAA Loma Linda.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sport. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Welcome, everyone. This is the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show, and I'm your host, Marie Antoinette Wade. We are live on KCAA Radio Network, and you can access all our shows, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Tiki Live, Rumble, you name it, we are in there. And in addition to that, we are also available on Building Solid Foundations channel under Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android app. So you can find us anywhere, and if you missed the show, you can always watch us again on those channels. Today, I want to let you know I had a great experience at this event in Las Vegas last week. I actually attended the National Association of Home Builders, and I was invited by one of the schools here in San Diego downtown, which is the New School of Architecture and Designs. I have witnessed a lot of students in the competition where they were sharing some of their fabulous home designs. You know, they shared their knowledge and experience on how to put this together, and amazing. It was incredible, and I met so many people. There were about 70,000 in this event, so that is absolutely amazing. Today, I have actually invited a couple of the students of the New School of Architecture and Designs who competed in that event. I want to welcome our guest, Sergeant Shanice Silva. She is in the military as a combat medic healthcare specialist, and she's been doing this for 10 years. She's also had 7 years as an active duty and 3 years in the reserves. So welcome, Sergeant Silva. Can I just call you Shanice or?
Yes, please.
Okay, Shanice.
Shanice is fine.
Well, it's so nice to have met you in Las Vegas. And of course, this is your husband, right? Yuri also?
Yes.
Okay. And Yuri, it was great seeing you in action during that competition. So Yuri is also a combat medic healthcare specialist. And you've had 4 years active duty. And you're both pursuing the Bachelor's of Architecture and minor in Interior Design. And Yuri, you're doing Bachelor's of Construction Management.
Yep, that's correct.
Wow, you guys are amazing. I mean, you know, being in the military, serving us, and then pursuing this career is amazing. So
Yeah.
let's talk about the competition. Okay, it was a challenge for all of you because how many months have you prepared for this?
So we pretty much got it at the beginning of the school term, which was the beginning of October. We got the option to either just do production home, correct, or the custom build. And Yuri was actually the one who told me, like, hey, we can enter this competition. We just need an architect. And that's how I ended up joining the team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we had 5 construction management majors, and we wanted to do a competition, but I knew that, if we were going to do a design for a home, we should probably bring in an architect because although we can use Revit and do some basic floor plans, we're not, the most creative people. And so I was like, hey, do you want to join the team, be the creative mind? And she agreed. And
So Shanice, you are responsible of the entire design of that house.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, take us to the journey of how you came up with that design because it was amazing. I mean, I've looked at this design where you have the first floor and the second floor, and I'm trying to remember if there was even a third floor. It was just, is it like a first and second floor?
Yes, with a
Okay.
walkout basement. So from the rear of the house, it looks like 3 stories, but you enter on the first floor and a nice walkout basement. So I looked at just a few houses in the area and saw what was very popular, saw what was the typical designs out there, and that's where I went from basing my design around what's popular in the area and what would probably sell according to the competition. Yeah.
Okay. What I noticed on your second floor design, you had a couple of different rooms, but they have their, it's almost like on its own. Where did you get,
Yes.
where did you get that inspiration? Because it was, I think it was a beautiful design the way you did that.
Oh, thank you. So that was honestly spur of the moment type of
Okay.
design, but I also stuck to it because Yuri had said that the college is a few minutes away
Mhm.
and we could possibly use the home for an Airbnb. So I thought, if you're wanting to rent it out or do Airbnb with this home, having a bathroom to each room is really nice. Or if it's like a home targeted for older couples, which it was, then we're thinking of like teenagers, and every teenager wants their own bathroom.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
where we're sticking to the idea of having a bathroom for each room, you
Okay.
know,
Wow.
laid in.
Wow, that was amazing. And Yuri, I know that you're almost like the leader of this group because I saw how you represented during the competition. And I think being in the military, that did that give you a lot of where you how you led the group because of your military background?
I'd say it's more from sports, to be honest.
Okay.
I've played sports since I was 4 years old, and I've played all kinds of sports. And I've also been, I mean, if I look at it from what kind of teams I've been on, I was also involved in church groups and stuff. So I've just always been part of a team ever since I was a little kid. And so it just felt natural. It's just what happens when stuff needs to get done. We were like, hey, who wants to be team captain? I didn't raise my hand, but then everybody pointed at me. So so then
Well,
from
you
that
did a
moment I
really
was like,
good
okay,
job
you want
leading this group because I was seeing some of the things that you've done, and it is amazing to see someone act see in action when you're in this very tension situation, like everybody. I know the others are a little
right.
bit nervous. I can see that, but you made
Oh,
it
I
like
was nervous. My heart was pounding.
yeah, and so who is I'm trying to remember if Shanice, if you were in charge of the marketing also of the project.
Actually, no, I wasn't in charge of
Okay.
marketing. I was just strictly all design and architecture, but I was schooled on how to do
Okay.
marketing. So Yuri did the marketing and the market study, and he pretty much told me, how we plan on selling the house and what are some of the things that we needed in order to make the house sellable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, going through this process with the other students, were you able to learn every aspect of this project, bringing funding to this project, designing, of course, that's your main, talent. And then the others were talking about, the safety and, some of the compliance in the construction. I mean, did you really appreciate the entire thing and learning every angle of it?
Yes, I really did. Because I'm not well versed in the construction process. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm third
Mm-hmm.
year. I'm still figuring out how, it all goes up. So this was just a huge opportunity for me to see from a business standpoint and a construction standpoint, like all the factors that play into getting a house up. And it is a lot. It is a
Yeah.
lot of steps. And I feel sorry for this guy because he's the one who's gonna have to, keep track of it all. But my biggest takeaway was pretty much like safety and the estimation. Oh my gosh, so much went into estimation and scheduling. That
Yeah.
was just the three biggest things that I had never actually dealt with before, but after doing this project, I'm a little bit more informed, I would
Okay.
say. So,
And
Yeah,
Yuri,
during
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say during the design, there was a couple moments where she was, I don't remember exactly what it was, but she's like, I want to design this. And I was just like, that's not gonna happen.
cost
That's
money.
too much money, That's way too expensive. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's also we have a budget here. We
Hmm.
can't do this, we can't do that, but we can try to do this. And going through that process together, her with her designer brain, me with the how do we spend money but make money brain, and just kind of get into,
Okay. Well,
final
so
decision.
so you are the project leader in this group.
Yes.
Okay. So I think is this the first time that you have done a project, being a leader for this
Yeah,
type of
this would be the
project?
first time. This was the first time I did a full-blown project where, it's entirely dependent on us, the students. Like, we didn't have any help from faculty or anything. So everything that we did is from what we came up with our brains, putting it together, doing research, reading books, and just figuring it out. So for me, I definitely learned a lot about everything because I focused on the market study. That was like my main task and the demographics and whatnot. But then I would also help everybody else with their tasks, right? Making sure that everything was, aligned together, that everybody was on the same page, and that, just the whole project made sense from a holistic point of view.
Okay. Now, before you came up with the design, did you guys made a decision of how much the project is going to be in terms of funding?
We were given a maximum of $1 million loan.
Okay.
So that was the ceiling. And then I didn't really think of, I just wanted to see what Iowa City, because we had to do it in Iowa City. So I just wanted to see what was the price points in Iowa City for high-end homes.
Okay.
And so that's where we went off of that.
What determined, like, especially going towards like a luxury home, was the area that we did pick. It was a lot of luxury homes in the area, a lot of high point homes. So we decided to go with a design that would match the area pretty much.
Okay. I know that there were other students in your group. One of the students talked about the financial study, and
Yes, Ivan.
yeah, well, what's his name again?
Ivan.
How did he put that together for you guys?
We actually found some NHB market studies and cost breakdown studies that they
Okay.
had done in 2021. So we went off of the NHB because they were sponsoring the competition. So we went off of
Oh,
their
that's
numbers,
good.
and they break it down, like exactly how to break down your cost. What is the cost per square foot, and like how much you would spend percentage wise on interior versus this versus that versus that. So that's how we actually came up with all the numbers and how we broke
Wow.
down the finance. And then we tacked on our interest, figured out how much we would need for a loan, and then profit on top of that. And this is how much we need, and this is how much we'll make.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a commercial break, and I really wanted to see what you think of this entire experience with with the competition. So everyone out there, don't go away. We will be right back. We're gonna take a commercial break, and we will hear again with Sergeant Silva and Yuri here on the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio Talk Show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real Men of Real Estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station, KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. This is Marie Antoinette Wade, your host, Sergeant Shanice Silva, and her husband, Yuri. So we were talking about the competition at National Association Home Builders. First of all, I forgot to even thank you for your service, because you guys are from the military, and I'm very, very thankful that we have you here. We're so honored to have you. Yes, I wanted to ask you, what is the vision here for your education? Because I know you're with New School of Architecture and Design. So you're taking this education. What is the vision for you in the future?
Well, as of right now, our vision or sort of end goal is to have our own company or design build business. So with the money / construction mind and the architecture / interior design mind, I think we can be pretty successful. We just have a really long way to go, because we're just at the beginning stages of that plan.
Wow. Yeah. And what about you, Yuri?
Yeah, just right in line with that. I think short term, for me, I graduate this year, so I'm about to transition into the career field full-time, full-fledged. And so I've had a couple internships, had experience with that. I'd probably go in as a project engineer somewhere, make my way up into either a project management, superintendent type of role. Just get experience working with a general contractor, soaking everything in like a sponge. I do like this one saying that says a wise man learns from others' mistakes. So I will be hyper vigilant. I'll take down every note I can. And then once, we have more experience under our belt, I feel like we can combine forces and start our own thing.
I see. Yeah. Now, with that in mind, what did you think about your, education through New School of Architecture and Design and having this experience with the National Association of Home Builders?
I like that. So for the school here, it's a small school, so we have smaller classes, and all of our professors have like 20, 30, some of them 40, 50 years in the industry, and they're deeply connected to like the industry. So they get us going out on we're part of the NAHB student chapter, so we got to do this competition. There's other competitions that we get to participate in. There's events. There's a CMIT, which is a construction management in training, which leads you to your construction management associate, which is a industry here. There's just all sorts of opportunities, and because it's small, it's like hyper focused. So you're not just one random person. Like if you're falling behind, you don't get to fall behind. You're going to catch up because they're going to focus on you. And it's more of a personal connection. And then also it's very professionally oriented. So it's like, this is what you're going to do. This is, so most of our material in our classes and our projects, we do a lot of projects, and they're focused on, this is what you're actually going to do once you go work. Right. So now with this competition, it just put it all together. And I actually got to see how it feels to do the whole experience. And that wasn't even the full experience, which it will be in real life. So it's exciting, but it's fun.
Okay, what about you, Shanice?
Yeah, so on the architecture side of things, I agree with theory. There's a lot of experience just floating around. Like a lot of my professors are currently in the industry and are still working. Actually, just today, our cost estimating professor took us to a site that we're actually cost estimating right now, and just to see our numbers be legitimate and what could be a possibility. That was very interesting. And that was just like, I feel as though I'm slowly getting prepared to just put my foot in the industry and stand strong and not be completely lost. Because I know that a lot of the times college does not fully prepare you for what the work industry is going to be like. And I think what New School does is they try to prepare you for what work is going to be like, for how your day-to-day is going to be like, for knowing your work, your value, being educated on just every step of the way. I really like the way the school as a whole functions.
Okay. And it has to do also with the professors, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
100%.
let me ask you this. What do you think about Steve Bentley? Because I know he's your professor too.
He's a walking book of knowledge. Like you can ask that man anything and he'll be ready to just like school you on the different steps, and he will keep you there. He will let you know everything. And so I really like it. Although it feels like, because he knows so much, it is a multitude of information. So you're trying to keep up. So you have to pick his brain every day. So you get everything in pieces.
Okay. What about you, Yuri? What do you think of Steve?
The man can talk for days.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's everything that you think you need to know or didn't know that you needed to know, but you actually need to know. So he's not setting you up for failure.
Yeah, it's I've been around Steve, and sometimes I find myself like catching up because he's saying all these things, and I'm still like in the first part of what he said.
Yeah.
And I'm right away.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
But I know Steve has such a good heart for passing on all the information to the students. That's why he teaches.
Yeah, he doesn't hoard anything.
Yeah. He doesn't really need to be in this industry because he's doing really well, but because he cares about the people that are coming into the next generation for the construction management. That's why he wants to make sure that the students that he is connected to, that they get all the information that they need to know, because it is a really good business for anybody. And I think that it's such an opportunity for people to really think about this. If I were just a younger, when I was younger, and if I knew that this is available, I would have signed up, And the fact, right, Shanice, that you are a woman in the industry, because I know in this industry, it was hard for them to get women. But you are in there now as an architect. I mean, you're amazing. I mean, you're in the military, you're an architect, you're in the construction. It's amazing. You are very smart in getting into this industry.
Thank you.
That is
awesome. Yes.
I
wish, honestly, because I was going towards medicine before I picked up architecture, because my healthcare background, and when I was going through, I just felt like it wasn't suited to my personality. And Yuri was the one who was like, "What else are you interested in?" And it took a while to sort of draw this like latent interest in architecture. I did technical drawing once in high school, and I was like, oh yeah, I really loved drawing houses. And he's like, okay, so why don't you try architecture? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And he was the one who applied to New School for me.
Oh wow.
And I got a call. And it says New School of Architecture. I said, what? I answered the call. We were still in Florida at the time. I was still going to Nova Southeastern. Mm-hmm. And the call came in, and within a week I was in the school.
Okay.
I got accepted to New School, and I did the first quarter on Teams because of COVID precautions, we were still remote. So I did the first quarter on Teams in Florida, And then we just packed up the next year, the following year, and moved over to San Diego. And so I'm very thankful for him because I really love what I do now. I think I chose right. And I think this is definitely the path for me.
Wow, what a powerful couple you are. The fact that you understand each other's talent and skills, and you're able to really find ways to be able to utilize your skills. And Yuri, that was a great move on your side to really help Shanice to get in there. That's where the leadership comes in.
I just didn't want to see her be miserable. Like,
yeah,
I worked with doctors that didn't want to be doctors, and they didn't really, I just didn't want to see her go down that path. So I was just like, what do you like to do? Let's figure this out. And then, I think we even did like some personality tests and
we
whatnot,
did.
just to see like, what do you want to do? Because I just wanted to see her be happy at the end of the day. And
wow.
it just happened to align with what I do.
Yeah, it was the first time I had ever been like so indecisive about picking, because I've always told my mom like, hey, I'm gonna be a doctor. And my parents sort of pushed this, Caribbean parents pushing that you're gonna be a doctor. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be a doctor. And as I got older, definitely my passion for medicine definitely swayed. And so I'm really glad that he pulled that out of me, because I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at now.
Wow, congratulations. I love that. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. We will be right back. Don't go away. We are here with Sergeant Shanice Silva and Yuri. This is A Fabulous Lifestyle. This is Marie Antoinette Wade. Don't go away.
Hello. Welcome to Fire Up Connect. Are you a small business owner? Do you lack the resources to manage your business? Is visibility and brand awareness a top priority for you? Fire Up Connect is a community of small business owners. We help our members find the right connections and the right resources to help them be successful. This isn't your typical business networking group. Members of Fire Up Connect are innovative, driven, and all about building long-lasting relationships. We work to identify your goals and understand what it is you do and how we can help you brand yourself and your business. Fire Up Connect is about creating business opportunities, community projects, educational sessions, and live seminars to help implement effective marketing programs for our members. Fire Up Connect helps members gain validation in their businesses, learn what challenges similar business leaders are facing, and access to subject matter experts on how to overcome these challenges. Fire Up Connect offers opportunities for organic exposure through our many marketing events, programs, and projects. There are 4 colors that make up Fire Up Connect. Yellow represents the back office and services available to Fire Up Connect members. Red represents Fire Up Connect's marketing and advertising resources, such as TV shows, radio, magazine book publication, and movie projects. Green represents Fire Up Connect's referral system, tracking incentives, and blue represents Fire Up Connect's donation, fundraising, and scholarship programs. Fire Up Connect members have access to monthly business sessions, price discounts on affiliated companies, and all Fire Up Connect programs, book publications, published articles for your business, access to Fire Up Connect scheduled webinar events, a photo shoot session, and a video production. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars and gain valuable connections in the Fire Up community and boost your business. We believe in your business. We believe in what you do. At Fire Up Connect, we believe in you. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars to gain, discover, and get fired up.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate Radio Show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. This is your host, Marie Antoinette Wade, and we are with Sergeant Shanice Silva and Yuri from New School of Architecture and Designs, and they are a couple, very powerful couple. You know, from what we heard from the last segment, that you guys really work well together, and the fact that Yuri, you were able to really make Shanice understand the skills that she has and her passion for being in the architectural designing. So that is amazing. So now that, you know, you are working together and you have a great vision, and how many more units do you have to finish school before you can start really creating your business?
Well, I have another 2.5 years left. I finish in 25, so it's going to be a while before I'm finished, but he finishes this year. So we're hoping that he gets established in the industry some bit in the 2.5 years that I have left. And then by the time I come out, you know, he can hire me.
Yeah, okay. Well, so Yuri, I mean, you already have this vision and you're going to graduate soon here. What's the first step that you're going to do to make this happen?
Work.
So you're going to work for a company?
Yeah, I'm gonna work for a company first. I'm not gonna go out on my own first. I feel like that's asking for failure.
Okay.
I
And
know there are people that can do it, but I know myself, and that's not gonna work.
Okay. Do you know? Do you already have a targeted company that you're gonna go after?
Not really. I did a mechanical contractor here in San Diego, and I was looking at a concrete contractor. But there's actually a job fair coming up at New School soon in
March.
Yeah, March 3rd. So I was actually, because right now I'm taking 23 credits at school, I don't have time to really work or do an internship.
Okay.
So that's the reason I'm not doing the internship currently. If that wasn't the case, I would have just kept the one that I had. But I want to get through this quarter first, and then next quarter I can probably do an internship and go to school at the same time. And then when I graduate in the summer, I'll transition to just a regular job.
Wow, you guys are so driven.
The career fair is it's another one of these opportunities, and Steve is actually the one behind this. We want to talk about Steve. He goes out and talks to these companies, and he asked us because he knows, you know, the fourth years, he knows who's graduating soon. So he asked us, you know, you guys come to the career fair, make sure that we're going to go, you know, make sure that we knew about it, because sometimes people just don't know about things. So he said he's actually getting in contact with a bunch of local companies, and they're bringing out representatives. So
So Steve is already prepping you guys to be connected to a lot of companies.
Yes.
Well, that's incredible. I mean, do you see that from a lot of professors? Is that what they normally do, or is it just Steve?
One of my other professors actually got me the internship that I mentioned.
Okay.
He actually, I just asked him one day. I said, "Hey, Ron, you know anybody? You got any friends that might need an intern?" Because it was the summer. Summer was coming up. It was last spring. He said, yeah, just email me. I'll get back to you." And
okay. So the professors here in New School of Architecture and Designs are very well connected. And if you just really, make sure that you ask for what you need to connect you, they will do it. And they're very helpful.
They're here to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really good for people to know about New School of Architecture and Design. I know, because I've known Steve for many years, and he's always been helpful. But I'm also curious about the other professors. Is that a normal, behavior or character of the school where the professor are really pushing the students to have more connection outside, or within the industry?
From what I've seen, it seemed like the norm that most professors are pushing, for their students to be prepared and for their students to be connected, so they have no problems like offloading their resources and getting in contact with a few people. Even the career services here at the school will also try to get connected with local companies here, so that they'll put it on their Instagram page for internships and try to help you with your resume and cover letter and portfolios, especially for architecture students who need a portfolio going forward.
Okay. Well, I heard that you guys have like the highest employment rate after you graduate with New School.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that right now? Do you guys know?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I've heard like 100. It's 100% employment. I mean, I'm like really shocked, but that's what I've heard about it.
I don't know the actual statistic. I remember looking it up when I was like applying to the school.
Yeah.
And then after that, didn't look at it again. But everybody that I know that has graduated is currently employed and working straight out of school. Nobody had any lag times.
Wow, that's such a
most of the fifth years.
Yeah.
Yes. Most of the fifth years that I know as well, like they're already in their jobs, that they're gonna finish out their fifth year and just continue in whatever firm that they're in right now. And it all started through like internships. Like a lot of the local companies here in San Diego are willing to like hire new school students.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's almost like a guarantee, for being in New School, and you already have a job after that. That is incredible. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so you're gonna work for some big companies, and then learn from them, and make sure that always get connected to Steve, because Steve has such a wide connection, and I know that, and I actually am also very connected to a lot of people. So if you guys wanted to make sure that we're connected, I would love to always support you guys, and again, thank you so much for serving the country. And I totally appreciate you guys, multi-talented people. I mean, and also as a couple. I mean, what a combination. You guys can even have your own TV show. Just the fact that you guys are.
We'll call you up to help us produce.
I would love to do that. Oh my God. I mean, again, I was very impressed with your competition and how you presented yourself in there. The leadership, the power of leadership that you presented there, Yuri. I was very proud of seeing that, because I know the other students are actually really relying on the group. So and when you have a group, because I lead a lot of people, and I want to make sure that there's a good leadership in there, and people will come together when they feel that they have a good focus and sense of what they're doing as a group. Same thing with you, Shanice, having a beautiful design. I mean, that really inspires everybody, just by looking at your design. So, and I think that's a beautiful talent you have.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's funny that you talk about Yuri's leadership because even when we're in the military, when we're active, he always had that air about him. Even those who were higher ranking than him would sort of like settle down and listen to when he spoke or when he came forward. It was just such a powerful thing to witness. So I'm glad others can get to see that natural leader in him because he's not one to talk very much, but
Yes.
when he goes forward, you know, you're like, okay, let's listen to this guy.
Yes, yes. You gotta stop and listen to whatever he's saying, right?
Sometimes.
Well, as a couple, I guess there's a difference there. I mean, you guys, Shanice is a pretty strong woman too.
Yeah, she is. She's a very strong woman. I'm lucky to have her.
Oh, he is so sweet. I swear. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Okay. Well, I am so grateful for your time here today. And I was, very honored to have met you in person and got to see you in action. I am thankful for that experience because, it's very rare for someone to be able to witness something like that. And I know how much work you guys have put together to be able to present that information and the PowerPoint slide, all the information that you have put together. That's a lot of knowledge and skills and teamwork. I can see the teamwork within each other that really you guys put a lot of time. I even heard that you have helped one of your students to be presentable, had the haircut and everything. Was that true?
Yes.
That was incredible.
Took him to the barber shop, took him shopping, got him right and ready for
Yeah. You guys did a good job. And then when I looked at you, when you first came out, you guys had a great position. It's almost like a military stand when you guys went out there. I loved it, to be honest. I loved the presentation. But again, there were so many schools that were competing, and I understand that they have so many requirements, criteria, standards that you had to fulfill. But at the same time, for me, on what I witnessed, you guys did such an amazing job, and I am very glad to see that. And for this segment, Fabulous Lifestyle, I think people really need to understand the power of having a good plan for their future education and to be in a good financial situation, right? And that's what you guys are doing. You're investing money and time for your education, and then you're also now planning your future with a great business ahead of you. So I am very proud of what you guys have accomplished. And again, thank you so much for being in my show. And for you out there, don't go away. We're going to have one more segment, but we're going to go say goodbye to Sergeant Shanice Silva and Yuri because they have to go back to school and take some, what's that? What is it? The midterm or what is it?
It's midterm.
Yeah, so they're in a crunch here right now, and I'm taking time out of their studying. So, but anyway, but thank you so much, and have an amazing week and congratulations again for everything that you have accomplished. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
All right. Okay, we will be right back, and don't go away. This is the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. I'm your host, Marie Antoinette Wade, and we'll see you again.
Hello, welcome to Fire Up Connect. Are you a small business owner? Do you lack the resources to manage your business? Is visibility and brand awareness a top priority for you? Fire Up Connect is a community of small business owners. We help our members find the right connections and the right resources to help them be successful. This isn't your typical business networking group. Members of Fire Up Connect are innovative, driven, and all about building long-lasting relationships. We work to identify your goals and understand what it is you do and how we can help you brand yourself and your business. Fire Up Connect is about creating business opportunities, community projects, educational sessions, and live seminars to help implement effective marketing programs for our members. Fire Up Connect helps members gain validation in their businesses, learn what challenges similar business leaders are facing, and access to subject matter experts on how to overcome these challenges. Fire Up Connect offers opportunities for organic exposure through our many marketing events, programs, and projects. There are 4 colors that make up Fire Up Connect. Yellow represents the back office and services available to Fire Up Connect members. Red represents Fire Up Connect's marketing and advertising resources, such as TV shows, radio, magazine book publication, and movie projects. Green represents Fire Up Connect's referral system, tracking incentives. And blue represents Fire Up Connect's donation, fundraising, and scholarship programs. Fire Up Connect members have access to monthly business sessions, price discounts on affiliated companies, and all Fire Up Connect programs, book publications, published articles for your business, access to Fire Up Connect scheduled webinar events, a photo shoot session, and a video production. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars and gain valuable connections in the Fire Up community and boost your business. We believe in your business. We believe in what you do. At Fire Up Connect, we believe in you. Join us for our annual Fire Up Live seminars to gain, discover, and get fired up.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Real men of real estate.
Men of Real Estate radio show here on KCAA.
Boats, mortgages can be purchased.
All of us want to live in thriving communities.
Basically, go to the radio station KCAA radio.com.
You can find us on your dial at 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, as well as 106.5 FM.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. This is your host, Marie Antoinette Wade, and we are here on KCAA Radio Network, 1050 AM and 106.5 FM. We are available on a lot of your favorite streaming channels, including Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android under Building Solid Foundations. We have a lot of great shows here in this show, so you want to go back and check them all out, and you can watch them on demand through Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android. Okay, we had a great guest today, Sergeant Shanice Silva and Yuri. They are a married couple. They are both students of New School of Architecture and Designs, and they did such an amazing job competing at the National Association of Home Builders. You want to check that out. They do have a TV show, I believe. It's called NAHB TV. Check that out and you can watch it. This event is done every year. It's in Las Vegas Convention Center. They have about 70,000 people going to this. You will be able to attend some educational workshops, different types of topics in the industry. And there were thousands of vendors. I mean, we were walking from one hallway to another. I think we did a definitely good exercise also. But yeah, it was an amazing event. So if you wanted to be connected to a lot of companies and a lot of opportunities, go and check NAHB, okay? One more thing, if we're talking about the finance segment of the Fabulous Lifestyle, definitely I advise that you evaluate what you have going on right now for yourself, what you wanted to do in the future. If you wanted to have a good business, plan out, have a good plan on that. If you need to invest money and time to get more education, then do that. Go back to school, find the right schools for you. So we actually we talked about New School of Architecture and Designs, where the professors were opening up doors for the students, and so right after they graduate, they already have employment, which is really a good position to be. And so if you wanted to take that opportunity, make sure you check out the schools if they have that kind of program where you get connected to a lot of the companies within that field of business. Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundation. And we have great hosts that you can always watch every Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Sunday is going to be Sherry Rovirosa, and she is bringing someone who is a founder and the CEO of a cosmetic company. Her segment is all about fashion, but includes beauty, fashion, and beauty. So check that out. Sherry Rovirosa is the host, and then after that, it will be Lynette LaRoche, and she is a transformational coach, and she talks about foundations of different types of businesses. And it's good to learn from these people because they are very knowledgeable. They have many years of experience in their field of industry. So check it out. And then after that, we will have Ricky Perry, and she is an amazing woman who did this long hiking from one state to another. It's an incredible accomplishment what she does, and she's also a speaker. If you wanted to book her for speaking, definitely let me know. You can call me at 951-378-5316, and I can connect you in booking Ricky Perry, because she has a lot of great information in terms of hiking, and that's a good speaker to have in your events, especially if you have a lot of young people that are interested in learning about hiking. Yes, definitely you want to connect with her. Again, my number is 951-378-5316. And if you wanted to be a part of our fabulous lifestyle, you want to be interviewed, you want to be promoted, or you want to advertise, definitely connect with me. I have a lot of great opportunities for people to take advantage of this show. And I am a producer, I'm a director, I do a lot of things that I love. So, and just being connected to me, who knows what you can get in terms of what you need for your business or for having establishing your fabulous lifestyle. Thank you for tuning into our show, and very, very thankful for your time, because I know today is Sunday and everybody is trying to enjoy their weekend. But at the same time, I am very appreciative that you are listening to my show. And don't forget, we're every here Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. And subscribe on Roku TV under Building Solid Foundations, because you're gonna get to see all the shows that we have produced in the past, and it's all good information. Okay. Anyway, have an amazing weekend, and we will be seeing you again or talking to you again on the radio show. This is your host Marie Antoinette Waite here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Up Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Missed something today, yesterday, last week? Check out our podcasts at